Hello and welcome to another Stopgap Brew.0 tech tutorial. I've been getting some emails from teachers who are working on their portfolios, and they're having an issue where students in their classes are opening their portfolios and are unable to edit their portfolios that either they worked on earlier this semester or last year. So I'm going to show you why that's happening and how to fix it. First of all, let me just go in here. This is thank you to Toby Barden for letting me use his login. So here's the one that I'm going to look at, but let's pretend like a student is looking for their portfolio. So they're going to go to their Google Drive, and maybe they've named it portfolio. Hopefully they've named it something. If they find it, and now here's Toby's fake portfolio. This is the one we're working with. You can actually see right now that the owner of this is me, not Toby. But just in case, this is what they'll see, is that they'll be able to look at it, but they won't be able to edit it. The reason for that is, as I showed you, is that the owner has been changed. The reason that more than likely has happened is that the student has submitted the document, the Google site, to a Google Classroom for a teacher. Here, he submitted it to me. If you can't see this, say you're looking at this view right here, and all you're seeing is this. You can always find out who owns the document by clicking on the document and then clicking the I, and making sure you're looking at details. And then down here in this list of details, it says owner, Noah Brewer. Now, the owner is going to be able to edit the document. So what Toby would need to do if he were in your class is come see me and ask me to return that document to him. He may be able to do it himself. For example, if he submitted it this semester, or if the Google Classroom that he submitted it to is still active, he could go in to his Google Classroom, and he could go to the place where he submitted the document, and then he could unsubmit it. He could unsubmit it right there. So he could do that. If that's not a possibility, either because he's no longer in the classroom or the class has been archived, then he'll need to go see the teacher. Now, if you're a teacher who has a student come and see you about getting rights to their portfolio back, I'll show you the easiest way to fix that. So here I am in mine, and Toby has just come to me and asked me to give him back his portfolio. So I'm going to look for Toby portfolio in my Google Drive, and there it is, Toby's fake portfolio. And if I can click that and just go to the share options, then you'll be able to see that I am the owner, and that Toby only has view access. As the teacher, all I need to do is click this button and then change it to is owner, and then hit save changes, and it'll ask me to make sure that I want to change the ownership of that document, and I click yes, and then now Toby is now the owner of that document. And if we go back over to his Google Drive, what we will see is that if we refresh the page, we will see that Toby's fake portfolio now for Toby is once again, and you see it right there, editable by him. So that's how you fix that. That's how you know that that's the problem, and you can find out who needs to fix it. It will require either sending an email or sending the student to see the teacher who owns the portfolio, but that's pretty easy. The other thing I was going to show you, because I think part of the reason this happens is that when teachers want students to turn in portfolios, they have them do it on Google Classroom. There is a file. And if you find digital portfolio submission, you should have access to this file. And this has everyone who has submitted their portfolio. It has their portfolio URL, so that you, instead of having the students, it's working to update, instead of having the students turn in the portfolio, what I have them do is I print out a checklist, and I have it right here. No, not checking. I have this checklist that I print out for the students, and what I tell them to do is put their name at the top, and when they're ready for me to grade their portfolio, turn the checklist back in, and then I use this paper checklist to grade their portfolio submission, and I will just draw their URL from this list. Now, if they haven't submitted the URL to the list, then I'll have them do that, and those instructions are on the portfolio website. But most students after the ninth grade have already submitted their URL here, so I can just go grab it and click on it to get to where their work is. So that's how you fix the problem. Thank you for watching.